This is a message for the lost sheep, the lost sheep of Israel in the BHI and all other derivatives, because I know it's an umbrella term, but all the lost sheep of the house of Israel who are still looking for their father, but have been found yourself in an ear-tickling doctrine that tells you that your outside appearance is how he's going to judge. I want to address God is a racist. God is a racist, so my racism is justified. This is for me, and for my conviction, this is wicked, disgusting. Why? God is a racist, they might say, or someone might say. Or I've heard in a video, because he chose one nation and he's going to raise that nation above all other nations. So he's chosen a race. He is a racist for that race. That's their favourite. All the other ones are dogs. This is how the interpretation loosely goes. I'm paraphrasing. God is not a racist. God is righteous. God is spirit and truth. As we are commanded to worship him in spirit and in truth. So, overlaying what is in the scheme of things, in time, 2,000 plus years, 3,000 years, in our time, racism compared to God's time, this is a new concept, social construct, used to separate and divide, and in this case justify, and in many other cases justify hate and wickedness. Why would you, just a side note, why would you ever have anything to do with wickedness? Depart from that, my people. While we can repent from this. We're in a time of lamentation, warning of woe, or lamentation, sorrow and woe. We're in that time. We're in the time of the refreshing of the covenant. So by saying God is a racist, we're not holding on to God, we're not holding on to his righteousness, we're not holding on to his word, we're holding on to our righteousness. We're taking God, who is righteous, and we're bringing him down and say, God is racist like me, so my racism is okay. This wickedness will be punished severely. Even if you are the seed of Abraham, wickedness is wickedness. We are supposed to, be holy as I am holy. We are supposed to raise ourselves up there. How? By being in covenant, by dying to ourselves, by fleeing evil, by eating clean, by reading his word, by obeying his prophets and his son, who spoke his word to us, and drinking that living water, his 10 commandments, and holding fast to what is true, not justifying our wickedness. Messed up, evil things have happened to people in the slave trade, to people outside the slave trade, but to people in the slave trade, because I'm connected to that. I can't relate to it, Because it didn't happen to me, but it happened to my forefathers. But do I seek vengeance? Or do I seek obedience? Do I seek my own self-righteousness, or do I seek his righteousness? Do I pull him down to justify my hurt and my pain or my animosity? It's kind of like you're denying him. Deny him and he will deny you. In truth, Psalm 119, verse 142, his word is truth. So lost sheep, if any of this pricks your ear, if anything, if you are of a humble and contrite heart and you're still seeking, even though you're within a church, a group, an ideology, I hope I'm speaking his words, and I hope his words find you, and you keep seeking and looking, because he's looking for the lost sheep, as should we, as we should judge righteously, keep hold to his covenants of promise, and teach others. Love your brothers, you love yourself. And love God with everything you've got. Woe, because what is coming is going to be unimaginable. Woe, because the deceiver has deceived everyone. Even the very elect, if it were possible. Woe, lamentation. Lamentation, read Lamentation. The aftermath of disobedience. Just the rivers of tears, the endless suffering. This is the time we're in. Warning of the coming destruction. Not saying you have no hope. Or even we should never put ourselves in the judgment seat, because by that same with which that thou judge, thou will be judged. Sorrow, because you'll be hated just like Messiah is hated. You'll be rejected, slandered. There's no thanks. This is the time we're in. We have to endure, we have to do his will, and keep seeking his ways. Not get comfortable. Not profaning him. Justifying our own wickedness. Feasting in a polluted land, on polluted calendar, when we were in a time of punishment, which is why he took away his dates and his feasts. And yet there are groups that still presumptuously, arrogantly, in a stiff-necked manner claim they know his will. It's like the same kind of thought, heart position as Oh yeah, he's racist. I know him. Yeah, he's racist like me. Oh yeah, I know he's kinda. He took it and we were in time of punishment because we disobeyed him. But no, no, I've got the dates. I studied it. I'm arrogant, self-willed, and disobedient. We've got to get rid of that. Just to do his will, speak his words. This is what I pray I do. And I pray that these are his words and you hear his message. Praise Yah.